Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fofana. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Savinho! And he's done it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Ha segnato all'8º minuto, numero 26.
PSV are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ricci. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's a promising position. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
João Neves. Looking tight. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Dovbik. Jordi Alba. Well, played right into his path. Decent chance! Oh, in he goes again. It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
We're looking at a different game now. Takes a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Napoli really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And claimed it back swiftly. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. And it's Fofana. Here's Savinho. Back towards the middle. João Neves. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good play! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Matic. He's ended up in no man's land. And the cross comes in. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through, and he shoots! Goal! PSV! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
PSV with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the through ball, and that was nowhere near his best. Spread out to the left. And it's right. Tries from a long way out. It's a good-looking delivery. João Neves. Fofana. Schneider. João Neves. Sabinho. Alexis Sanchez. That is good progress on the left. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Sabinho. That is good alertness. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's found space here. Savino looking to add to his goal. Fofana. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passing nice and neat. Can he get it through? And that is well cleared. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Ream. Dovbik. Molina.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Deep into stoppage time. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space. As long
surely! Schneider. And here's the chance to counter. Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
Napoli really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Schneider. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Schneider. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! And one more try! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. PSV have the chance to go the other way. Ricci clears without hesitation. Sanchez is onto this. Alexis Sanchez! And that would have been some goal.
Alexis Sanchez certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Impressive jump! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
PSV now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Schneider. And that pass just didn't quite work. Molina. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Savinho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That looks a good ball through. Dovbyk gets into a good position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 87. Numero 11. Numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il numero 5.
Molina.
Coque. Il numero 9. Il numero 18. Il numero 20. Cambio di giocatori.
Wilson. Wilson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Kane! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just eases him off the ball. Wilson! Off the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Wilson really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kane. He'll try from distance. It's fallen kindly here. And it's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
PSV surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Schneider. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Really well cleared. And that's another throw.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Lovely pass, but... And the shot! That has not gone well. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can...
Could be danger here. Deftly away. Pogba. Schneider. Pogba looking for the run. And he's got away from it. And the finish! And that's in. And right near the end, we have parity.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Molina. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Kane. He can run onto that. And he will. And the shot!
Oh, wow! That's crazy! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Well read, nice interception. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.